How are you? It's Kevan Kenney. Welcome to a brand new episode of Billboard in Studio. Our guests today, the ladies of NERVO.
Hello.
I should say the sisters of NERVO.
Correct.
That is a great, you know what, like you have a built-in great stage name with the last name NERVO.
Yeah, you know what? We actually just didn't know what to call ourselves. And so when it was time to be artists, because we wanted to release music under our own name,
we got a record deal and we were trying to come up with a name and no one liked NERVO.
No one.
Everyone was like, don't be called NERVO because, you know, there's artists like NERD and people just didn't like it.
There's also a really big guy in the dance scene, Nero.
Yeah.
So that was like NERVO without the V.
It was too similar.
So,
But all of the names that they shortlisted, that we shortlisted together, Liv and I just weren't vibing on them.
What were some of those names?
Squealing Stilettos. I remember that one. I was just like,
I remember.
Thank God we didn't go with that.
Yeah, there was one with piglets.
yeah,
With the word piglets in it.
yeah,
Just like ridiculous names.
Totally.
which might have been cool because, you know, as Shakespeare said, what's in a name?
Yeah.
There you go. Well said, Shakespeare. So you guys grew up in Australia, is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, right on. And then the first thing you guys kind of did or got involved with before music, or maybe while you were starting in music, was the modeling, right?
This is a rumor, actually.
Is it a rumor?
That
I
we
believe
get,
Wikipedia.
A lovely welcomed rumor.
but I don't know if it's lovely because then we're those really ugly models. Do you know what I mean?
Were the models that didn't make it, or
Yeah. No, we were never models. We were part of an agency when
Okay.
we were like
What does that mean?
15.
because basically we were identical twins, and
Okay.
back then we looked really, really similar, both the same haircuts and everything. So there was this modeling agent, I guess, that needed twins on their books, and I think we did do like 2 jobs
Yeah, but that's it.
for twins, but we weren't ever models, sadly.
Right on.
Now we have to do a bit of modeling stuff for our music.
So it comes
Yeah.
full circle. Look at that.
yeah,
right
Yeah.
there.
but that for us, that's the scariest part of our job.
What, the modeling? You don't
Yeah.
like that. You don't like standing there and, I mean, you guys are such fashionistas yourself. You love fashion. You don't like, what don't you like about the modeling?
Well, it's not really about the clothes. It's about like
The look and the expression.
putting on your Zoolander.
Can we get a blue steel to the camera right now?
Okay,
Let's
ready?
see your
Okay,
best.
okay,
One,
ready.
2. Oh my God, I'm going to smile.
What? Okay, got to put on your sexy face.
Okay,
1, 2, 3. Did that work?
Just slow-mo that because I think
Absolutely. Our social team will make a gif of that, I'm sure.
But some people are naturals at that. Like when we shoot music videos, it's really, I'm telling you, it's the
scary
hardest part. Get us behind a DJ booth, behind a mic, in the studio, and we're cool. Or
Yeah, that's
talking
your
to
element,
people.
right?
But oh my God, cameras are just
Forget it.
a new thing.
You know, I'm always so fascinated to talk to electronic artists, and especially electronic artists that are successful as you two, that what your early influences were. Like, like when you're growing up in the 90s, let's say, are you listening to like the Chemical Brothers
Yes.
and
Yeah,
Fatboy
of course.
Slim?
Prodigy,
Okay.
the Chemical Brothers, Fatboy Slim, Basement Jacks. Like that was the time when festivals, but actually it was our first festivals that we ever went
Yeah.
to. And I think it was more the experience of going to a festival that really drew us to the music behind the festival in
So
a
it was
way.
always electronic for you. Is that fair to say? Or?
Well, no, Liv was really into her rock.
I liked rock and punk and stuff like that. But
But the thing is, back then, dance music as it was coming up, it was aggressive. You know, it was like the Prodigy.
you're talking about Prodigy. Prodigy used to give me
Yeah.
nightmares.
yeah,
I mean, I
but see,
used to
that
be
was
like
that
a-
was my
like-
first ever live act that I saw.
No way.
Yeah.
live dance act, was it?
Sorry, Green Day was the first ever act I ever saw, and then after that was the Prodigy, because we went to this festival called the Big Day Out.
Yeah.
And I was like,
oh, that's
who
huge
is-
down there.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
So much fun.
we were like, I was like, who is this guy? And the other guy with the contact lenses, and it was just cool.
Freaking cool. And
Yeah.
then Groove Armada came out
Yeah.
and they were a bit more sexy and groovy. And the good thing about, I think, being based in Oz is you
get a mix.
You get the American side of music and you get the UK side of music.
Totally.
And I think we were a little more drawn to the UK side. So that's why when we were 19, we moved to the UK.
And then you became songwriters soon after that, right? That was sort of
Yeah.
your first introduction to music?
Yeah, the dream started as us wanting to be writers and producers for other artists. And we did that. And then we had some success behind some big DJs and pop stars. And then we got a
Yeah.
record deal, so we had to come up with a name.
And then we became NERVO. We just didn't know what we wanted to do. We knew we didn't really want the whole pop thing with like microphones and singing.
Dancers.
Right.
We loved
no
dance
choreography.
music.
Yeah,
behind the DJ
we're
booth.
just not dancers. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're writers and producers. And,
Totally.
and we
also-
love to rock out and
Yeah.
go mental.
Yeah.
So it felt like dance music was the perfect lane for that.
Yeah.
Right on. And I don't want to gloss over this. You guys won a Grammy as part of the production on David Guetta and Kelly
Yeah.
Rowland's song. That's true, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that was our, I would say, big break that really changed
As writers.
things. That moved our career to 180. That's when we
Yeah.
got record deals and
Yeah.
could release records under our own name.
You know, I saw you guys on Twitter saying how you were headed to New York to do press like this right here.
Yeah.
Taking meetings. You got a gig coming up, I think, on Friday.
We do.
You travel the world. You've been everywhere. What do you like to do when you get to New York, in addition to what you have to do professionally?
Look, New York is my favorite city in the world.
In the world. Are
In
you
the
just
world.
saying that? Or are you being a homer right now?
No. Look, there is something about this city that just I have to be here. I have to like eat everything, see everything, breathe everything.
Oh, we should
Don't
go to our
sleep.
ramen place.
Yeah. And I don't know, it's just the best city. We also love LA. Liv loves LA.
Yeah.
And London's been home for so long that it's more relaxing.
Right.
But New York really is life on steroids.
Yeah, so we're going to eat lots. We've got a gig on Friday night, so we're going to have fun, let
Yeah.
loose there. And we're going to see some friends.
Yeah.
Totally. What's this ramen place? Can we give a
There's a
plug to the
ramen place on, is it 51st?
51st? Yeah.
Okay. Right around the corner. From
yeah,
where we're
really
taping this
close
right
to
now.
here. And it's just a place that we stumbled upon one day because we record our radio show at Sirius.
Yeah.
On,
Which is right. I know
yeah,
Sirius
right
well.
there. So one day we were recording and we just stumbled upon this ramen place, and it's literally the best ramen you've ever eaten. Better
Really?
than Tokyo, like better than
On
some
par.
places
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Tokyo.
yeah,
Like
definitely.
there'll be some amazing places in Tokyo, but we've
Yeah.
had bad ramen in Tokyo as well.
Yeah.
So that's something we do.
Right on. Now you guys have had a busy fall with these single releases.
Oh yeah, we've had it's been really strange. The last 4 months have been crazy with releases. We've
Yeah.
had one every single month.
Was that by design? Or-
No.
No, not at all. We had a record with Sophie Tucker and the Knox and Eliza
Right.
Weno, and that basically got fast tracked to be released. I think it's next week because it made a sync on an Apple commercial.
So the
Yeah, not
next-
just any Apple commercial. This is the Apple
iPhone.
X
Yay.
commercial. We're much excited about heralded iPhone X. You guys
Yeah.
soundtracked that commercial.
yeah, we
did.
did. It was amazing.
The
So-
video's coming out when? Next week?
next week, I think, and we shot the video in Ibiza, so that kind of was fast tracked. And then
The
we
Dubs collab, that was also
Fast-tracked.
When you collab with other artists,
Yeah.
you don't really know their exact release date.
Right. You do the work, you give it to them, and then it's up
Yeah.
to their
Yeah.
team and whatever.
Yeah. So it just so happened to be that everyone wanted to release straight after the summer, and we did too.
Yeah.
So that's why we've had so much going
had
on.
4 releases.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I want to go through each release really quickly with
Yeah.
you guys because I love all these songs. The first one I want to talk about is Champagne with Chief
Ah,
Keef.
Yes, love that one.
One of my favorite things that, I mean, it's not new necessarily to electronic music, but it's definitely becoming more popular is this sort of like hip hop fusion
Yeah.
and working with hip hop artists.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys are passionate about?
Of
Yeah.
course.
We love just collaborating with people. You know, Chief brings a whole
new flavor.
Yeah.
Record.
Totally.
If we had to write the same songs all the time, it'd be so boring.
Yeah.
So, and it goes back to our songwriting days. You would just every day work with someone new. And so, yeah, Chief was really cool to work with. We shot the video in LA.
Okay.
And Miami. We
Yes.
performed together at WMC.
And
in
at
March.
Ultra this year in March.
Yeah.
So he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's blowing up.
Oh, I know. He's awesome.
Blown
The
up.
song is great too. And then you got the collab, Make It Last.
Yes,
I think
with
that's my
Dubs.
favorite. Not to pick sides,
Is
but I
it?
think it is because I
like
like
a
that
sexy
R&B
slow
groove.
jam.
Yeah. I think Billboard called it. I have a quote here. It's a steamy love song for
Ooh.
bad girls and boys.
Yeah, I love
Right?
that.
Let's get intimate on Billboard.com with these reviews. How would you describe it though? That's how we described it.
I love that description.
Yeah.
You know, those boys. Don't get me wrong. We're not hot and steamy with those boys. They're
Right,
like our
right,
brothers.
right.
Yeah, they're literally our brothers.
But we do have a good time with them.
Yeah, we do.
Well, let's talk about the video. Talking about good times. If
Yeah.
you haven't seen the video for this, it's a wild time.
Yeah, we shot the video in a mansion in the
In
Hollywood
LA.
Hills, and we all just basically drank. And then
And-
there was a guy shooting.
Yeah.
And
really easy.
that's all we did. It was the easiest video shoot we've ever done.
It's awesome.
was no
and there's a lot of
plot.
cool effects, it looks like, in editing where it's
Yeah.
psychedelic vibes and stuff like that. And then you got the other, this is like a brand new song. What, 6 days old? Loco?
Oh, Loco. That one we
Yeah.
love. So basically, we came up with the idea to make a dance record with Danny for the track, right? The track was there first. And then because it had the Latina vibe, we Instagrammed when we were in LA, hey, we're looking for a Latina artist to feature on a dance record. And Reverie reached out to us online.
No
so then that's
way.
how we met her, and we recorded her
And then she came to Omnia and we shot the music video there.
in Las Vegas.
And then
my
Danny
gosh.
is from Spain, so it
Okay.
was perfect. And
Yeah.
we shot the other side of the video at Ushuaia at our residency there.
yeah.
That is so neat. Do you know when the video's coming out? Is that shot? Is that
Soon.
edited?
Next week.
Or
Next
this week
week.
even.
Yeah. Well, this week. Oh my God, I should
so
know.
crazy. There's
Yeah,
I actually
time
think
is
it might be
flying.
tomorrow. No, or the 26th. When's the 26th? What is
Oh,
the
I
date
know
today?
because my birthday's the 28th, so that
Aha.
is next Thursday.
There you go, next
Perfect.
Thursday.
Yes.
I don't know what day it is. I just know I'm in New York for 3 days.
Got a gig on Friday. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
I want to talk to you about the influence though on Loco because we have been seeing, especially on our charts here at Billboard, this sort of Latin influence, right? With
Yes.
songs like Despacito and Mi
Yes.
Gente kind of now blowing up. Were
Yeah.
you at all influenced by that? Did you see that happening? And we're like, I kind of want to be a part of that, or I like that sound. I want to
Yes.
incorporate that.
Absolutely. You know, we live in Ibiza in Spain for 5 months of the year.
Okay.
I have a Spanish boyfriend.
Okay.
who all he does is listen to Latino music. So it's really funny. Whenever we're hanging out, he's like playing these records. I'm like, oh, what's this? You know.
Yeah.
And that record, the one that we've just released, was the first guitar piece that Liv ever learned.
Yes. It was
No
the
way.
first-
That's
yes.
you on guitar.
No, that's not me on guitar. But it was the first piece.
Piece.
It's a really easy. It's like a 3-string.
It's not that easy.
It
quite
is. It's
deep.
one of the first lessons that you learn when you learn to play the guitar.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Because
That's
it's
awesome.
it is easy. So we turned it into a dance tune.
That's so cool. And again, like going back to these 3 singles that are out right now, the Champagne, Make It Last, and then Loco, they're all such different flavors. Like they can,
Yeah.
it almost makes for its own little cool Nervo playlist if you just want to play them straight
Aw,
through.
that's nice.
It's really neat.
Well, I like it that you say that because often you're told as an artist you have to represent one lane and you have to
Yeah.
do this and
Make it work on the dance floor, but then if the dance floor doesn't really work on the radio, so
Yeah.
make it work for Spotify now. So
Yeah.
it's very hard to get the balance right. Like, what do you want to make records for? And we just make records that we feel a
See,
vibe
yeah.
Totally.
to and that we like.
It comes
and then,
from here.
Like,
and then-
I love it that you said you like the Dubs collab the most because
Oh, yeah.
that is probably the most left
Yeah.
record for
Yeah.
us. The
There's
big-
no way we can play that at a
In
club
that
or
version,
at a
you know.
festival. Or, yeah.
It's just too slow jam, sexy time.
Yeah, right? No, I mean, I do appreciate that because even growing up, our favorite albums, or at least my favorite albums, are
Yeah.
always the ones that you didn't have to press skip on.
Of
You throw it
course.
on, maybe it's a vinyl, right? You throw on the record, you let it play, do whatever you're doing, and have a good time. And you get to that point with a record when it's so eclectic and there's always
Yes.
something different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The theme is quality, but there's a lot of different flavors and vibes within that body of work. Anything else we can kind of look forward to with you guys in closing here?
Well, what should we say?
We got the video coming out next week,
Got
October
the video
26th.
coming out, correct, for Loco. We've got the video coming out for Best Friend, the collab that
Yes.
we've done with Sophie Tucker.
The Apple
my
ad.
gosh.
The Apple ad. And
They've
that's
been by here. That's crazy. Their tree thing? What the heck? Have you seen their setup? I'm
No.
sure.
Oh yeah,
on
the tree with the
stage.
Yeah, they came
Tucker
by
and
on
Ham-
this stage to do a
Yeah.
Billboard Live not too long ago, and it was like a huge production. They brought the
course.
tree. It was
Yeah.
wild. Very cool.
They're cool. So we've got 2 videos coming out, and then we actually signed our own record label.
No way.
Out of a Dutch label called Armada.
Okay.
And we've got the first release of that one coming in December.
Yep.
What is the
December
name
1st.
of your imprint or record label?
It's
Got
called
Me Baby record.
Got Me Baby?
Got Me
Got Me
Baby.
Baby or Got Me Baby?
Got Me Baby!
Okay.
Exclamation mark records.
I like that. I like that. That's
I
fun.
really fought for that exclamation mark.
Yeah, we did. So the first, when is the first release? Next month?
1st of December.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
we-
Congratulations, guys. You just gloss over this stuff, and it's huge. That's awesome.
Oh, we're busy bees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
And we also have our remix for Robin Schultz coming out.
Oh, yes.
On the 27th of
That's
this month.
awesome. I
Well
love
done,
his
Mim.
work.
Yeah.
Right on. Well,
Busybitches.com. We should have called it Busy Bitches.
Busy bitches.
That would have been a great name.
Well, Liv and Mim, I would never call you
Well
Miriam.
done.
Would
Oh,
never call
no.
you Miriam, but Mim.
Not yet.
Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. And best of
Thank
luck on
you.
Friday at the gig. It sounds like
Yeah,
it's going to be a
thanks.
good
Come
one.
down if you want. We'll put you on the guest
Where
list.
is it?
Lavo. Yeah.
Lavo, right
Get you
on.
wasted for free.
Right on. You heard it here. We got it on videotape now. Thanks for watching.